Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. Today, we will be taking a look at Home Depot's 2025 Halloween animatronics lineup demos in action from the manager meeting. But before we start taking a look at Home Depot's 2025 Halloween animatronics lineup demos in action, I just want to say thank you and credit to MJ Halloween for all the footage being used in this video. Alright, the first animatronic we have is the evil snowman. In my opinion, this is one of my favorite Halloween animatronics from Home Depot's lineup this year. I really like how the evil snowman has like a jack-o'-lantern sculpt face, and the evil snowman is manufactured by Seasonal Vision International. I can't wait to see the evil snowman in person anyway. Here's the evil snowman demo in action, take a look. Alright, the next animatronic we have is this jack-o'-lantern with a top hat. Not going to lie, this is definitely a budget prop for this year's lineup in my opinion. I don't really like this animatronic mainly because his face and his mouth looks like it could move. But it doesn't. Or the footage of the jack-o'-lantern with the top hat mouth could be broken in this demo, who knows. Anyways, here's his demo in action, take a look.
Unsuspecting souls. Step closer and embrace the shadows that dwell within. Your fate is sealed, for you have trespassed into my domain.
Alright, the next animatronic we have is the ogre. This is also one of my favorite animatronics of this year's lineup. If you don't know, this ogre is a reskin of Carnival Carl from last year's Halloween lineup. Some of these animatronics this year are reskins you'll see later on in this video. Overall, I really like this animatronic. Anyways, here's his demo in action, take a look. Alright, the next animatronic we have are two witches. To be honest, the witches aren't anything special, they're just basic Halloween props. One thing I do like is how the witches take turn talking. Overall, I don't like the two witches. Anyways, here's their demo in action, take a look.
Behold, a wanderer lost in the mist. What brings thee hither? Dost thou care to aid in our dog craft? It appears thou carry the ingredients we lack. Indeed, sister, an eye, fingernails, and a fresh, quivering tongue. What a most fortunate coincidence for us.
Alright, the next two animatronics we have is the 15-foot tall scarecrow animatronic. Yup, you heard me right, a 15-foot tall scarecrow animatronic for this year's lineup. In the video, the 15-foot tall scarecrow animatronic was supposed to move, but he didn't. I might get him and set him up with my 12-foot scarecrow animatronic from Lowe's. Overall, the 15-foot scarecrow animatronic is my favorite Halloween animatronic from Home Depot's lineup this year. Anyways, the next animatronic we have is a leprechaun. I really like this leprechaun. It reminds me of the movie Leprechaun. I don't know if this is a licensed prop or not, but I can't wait to see him in person anyways. Here's the leprechaun's demo in action. Take a look. Alright, the next animatronic is the Fear Valley Wolf from last year's lineup. One thing I like about the Fear Valley Wolf is his sharp fangs. Overall, the Fear Valley Wolf is an awesome prop to get. Anyways, here's the Fear Valley Wolf's demo in action. Take a look. Alright, the next animatronic we have is the Plague Doctor. This animatronic by far is my personal favorite. I like how they changed it from last year's Plague Doctor. This year's Plague Doctor looks like a raven. I really like his animations. I'm for sure getting him this year anyways. Here's the Plague Doctor demo in action. Take a look.
The winds of fate whisper my name and empower me with the forces of darkness. Within these fields, the echoes of the past linger like ghosts. I command the shadows to dance. Step lightly, for the cold beneath your feet holds secrets untold.
Alright, moving on. I really like how much decoration there was for Home Depot's manager meeting. Here's the Plague Doctor again. Alright, the next animatronic is like an evil Easter bunny. I really like how Home Depot's this year is exploring new ideas and combining holidays with Halloween. I really like that idea overall. I like the evil Easter bunny. Unfortunately, in this footage, we were not able to see his demo in action, but that's fine. Alright, the next animatronic we have is this Jack in the Box Clown animatronic. I really like how it makes you believe there's something going to pop out of the box, but instead his head jumps up and scares you. This animatronic is my favorite anyways. Here's his demo in action. Take a look.
Just love playing with fun Halloween toys. They always give me such a fright. Let's see what happens. Didn't expect that one. That toy is broken.
Alright, we'll talk about these three animatronics later on in this video. Alright, the next animatronic we have is Tiffany, Chucky's girlfriend. I really like this year's lineup. They added Tiffany from Bride of Chucky. One thing I really like about this year's lineup is how Home Depot and all of the manufacturers always go all out on the licensed props. Alright, the next animatronic is Chucky. Not last year's, but a new reskin of Chucky, this being the scarred up version of Chucky for this year's lineup overall. I really like this scarred up version of Chucky than last year's Chucky anyways. Here's Tiffany's and Chucky's demos in action. Take a look.
Were you born with that nice super glued onto your hand or what?
Alright, the next animatronic is the app-controlled ultra-posable Skelly. Yup, you heard me right. An app-controlled animatronic for this year's lineup. This app-controlled ultra-posable Skelly is about 6.5 foot tall. For this animatronic, you can download an app and control him, and you can also record your own audio. Or if you don't want to record your voice, that's fine. He comes with a few pre-recorded audios. Next, you can control his mouth movement and his head movement and arm movement and body movement. Last but not least, you can change the strobe lights color in his body. I really like this animatronic. It reminds me of Spirit Halloween's 2021 Grimm. Home Depot really outdid Spirit Halloween's Grimm with the app-controlled ultra-posable Skelly animatronic, in my opinion. I really like how the Ultra Skelly is customizable. Anyways, here's Ultra Skelly's demo in action. He'll talk about what he can do. Take a look.
Hey, you! Yes, you! Come over here and look what I can do. Did you like that? Well, you can customize all of that and more, even recording your own dialogue. But if you don't want to be a voice actor, that's fine too. I come with pre-recorded messages. You can choose my motion, lighting, eyes, and voice.
Cool, right?
So, what are you waiting for? Take me home today.
Alright, the next animatronic we have is this old western Barber animatronic. To be honest, I don't really like this animatronic. In my opinion, the Barber would go well with Home Depot's 2022 Dean, the Deathologist. I don't like how the Barber is talking and his mouth isn't moving. It's either that, or in the footage his mouth wasn't working. One thing I do like about the Barber is the clothes he has on. It gives out a old western style overall. I really don't like the Barber animatronic, in my opinion. Alright, the next animatronic we have is a pig butcher. I really like the pig butcher head sculpt. If you didn't know, the pig butcher is a reskin of Soul Slasher from last year's lineup with the pointing animation. I really like this animatronic. His eyes makes it look like someone is wearing the pig head as a mask. Overall, this animatronic looks awesome, especially the pig head sculpt. Anyways, here's the Barber and the pig butcher demos in action. Take a look.
Welcome. Take a seat and relax, won't ya? I promise I'll give you the closest shave of your life. Real close. Won't even feel a thing. Just a quick slice, and off it goes. If a full shave is not what you're after, I'll give that magnificent mane the world's greatest trims and smoothest neckline. All those years stuffing your face with ham, roast pork and bacon. Now it's my turn to carve a slice off you. Think you can outrun me, huh? The pigs couldn't, and neither will you. Time to see how you taste.
Alright. This next animatronic is another witch that kind of looks like Lethal Lily, but a darker version with a crow. She has a servo head and a servo hand movement. This witch animatronic is way better than the two witches at the start of the video. Anyways, here's the darker Lethal Lily demo in action. Take a look.
Beware, traveler, for these woods hold secrets. They are near as ancient as I. Listen to their words, for they may be your last. The very trees of this witchwood are sentient, their gnarled forms beckoning you. You do well to heed their warning, for your own sake.
Alright, the next prop we have is this shark. And this shark is pretty big, and this is not an animatronic, it's a static prop. One thing I really like about this static shark prop is its teeth and how big the shark is. I can't wait to see the shark in person and seeing how big he is. Anyways, moving on to the next animatronic. Alright, the next animatronic we have is this zombie fisherman, who is a reskin of Home Depot's 2023 Swamp Fisherman. In my opinion, this zombie fisherman is way better than 2023 Swamp Fisherman. I really like the shark tooth necklace, but anyways, here's the zombie fisherman's demo in action. Take a look.
Aye, the sea holds their secrets tight, but I've seen the blood. The ones that look beneath the waves. They say there's a monster out there, big as any whale, teeth the size of a man's arm. Got a taste for fishermen like me, but I ain't afraid. No, I faced worse. It's just a matter of time till he comes for me, and when he does, I'll be ready.
Alright, the next animatronic we have is the pirate ship. Finally, the pirate ship animatronic returns after 6 years, but this year being a reskin of Home Depot's 2019 pirate ship animatronic. I really like the skeleton wearing the pirate outfit and the mermaid on the ship. Overall, this animatronic looks awesome. Anyways, here's the pirate ship demo in action. Take a look. Alright, the next animatronic we have is this Grim Reaper, and this is another budget prop for this year's lineup. Not going to lie, I kind of like this Grim Reaper. Even though he's a budget prop, I really like his scythe, and I do like how his scroll lights up. Overall, this budget prop Grim Reaper is way better than the pumpkin guy with the top hat. Anyways, here's the Grim Reaper's demo in action. Take a look.
I have been looking everywhere for you. You're next on my list. Don't be frightened. The journey will be so quick, you won't even realize your soul has departed from your body. Done. Let's go. Time is wasting, and I have 500 more souls to collect before the night is over.
Alright, the next animatronic we have is this skeleton crawler, and this animatronic is insane. And skeleton crawling on tracks, that's unheard of, especially for a retail store. You usually see these types of props in the pro industry. This would maybe cost like $5,000 in the pro industry. If the skeleton crawler was a bit faster, that would have been awesome. That's the only thing Home Depot needs to improve on next time they make an animatronic like this. Overall, I really like the skeleton crawler. Crawling on tracks, that's insane. Anyways, here's the skeleton crawler's demo in action. Take a look. Here's the Barber's demo again, I guess.
Welcome. Take a seat and relax.
Alright, the next animatronic we have is a Gravedigger, and this Gravedigger looks way better than last year's lineup Gravedigger. I really like how underneath the Gravedigger's foot there's an skeleton head that pops out and scares you over. All this animatronic looks awesome anyways. Here's the Gravedigger's demo in action, take a look.
Oh, this toil persistent. All this pulling and shoveling will break my back. Uh-oh, looks like we got a live one. Point me to your goal or back in the ground you go.
Alright, the next animatronics we have is the 3-stack zombies. If you don't know, the 3-stack zombies are a reskin of the 3-stack clowns animatronics from last year's lineup. Not going to lie, I don't really like the 3-stack zombie. They look too childish and goofy in my opinion anyways. Here's the 3-stack zombies demo in action, take a look.
I told you guys, this is the spot for the best brains.
Well, I'd rather eat rats for dinner. This one's a dud. Why not both? Rats for an appetizer and brains for the main course. Even if it is on the lower grade side. Whatever. I'm hungry. Let's eat.
Alright, the last two animatronics we have are universal monsters. First we have Bride of Frankenstein. She's awesome, but not as awesome as Frankenstein himself. She doesn't have any mouth movement, that's fine. I really like her face and her hair and her stitches on her face. She has face movement and her eyes light up, and she has blinking animations, and she has eye movement. Overall, Bride of Frankenstein I might get, so I could set her up next to my Frankenstein. Alright, the last animatronic we have for today is Frankenstein himself. I bought Frankenstein last year, and I see why they brought him back for this year's lineup, so they could make a Bride of Frankenstein. Overall, I would recommend buying Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein for this year's lineup anyways. Here's Bride of Frankenstein's and Frankenstein's demos in action, take a look. Alright, there you have it guys. Home Depot's 2025 Halloween animatronics lineup demos in action. Not going to lie, Home Depot this year is peak. I don't know what Spirit Halloween can even do to beat Home Depot, but only time will tell. I want to say a huge thank you and credit to MJ Halloween for the footage being used in this video anyways. Make sure to like and subscribe, and remember, stay spooky haunters.